Our next guest went from gracing the covers of Vogue and Elle magazine, to name a few, to teaching and serving as a psychology professor and counselor.
Yeah, as president and founder of Beauty from the Inside Out, she now uses her experiences in both careers to help raise inner peace and beauty in others.
We are happy to be joined by supermodel, psychology professor, and therapist Susan Miner. Welcome.
Hi, Susan. That is quite the resume.
I know. Very exciting. I suppose a lot of people must ask you, how did you go from modeling to being a psychologist?
Right.
Oh my gosh, I could tell you like the 50-minute story. I'll give it a few points. I stopped because the business was changing and it got very last minute. The clients started booking models like the night before. So at 5 o'clock in the evening, I might find out I was going to Miami the next morning.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
It would just put me over the edge.
Sure.
And I had some anxiety at that time and some insomnia. So like that extreme lack of routine, I just couldn't even deal with it. So that was one reason. And I always studied psychology, and my favorite thing to do ever was help people. And I just knew, going from modeling, learning from the outer world, I needed to heal myself. And I figured if I could be happy, I could help other people be happy. So that's where I put my focus, just really working on myself and going to school and continually learning, whether it was shamanism or hands-on healing or the typical psychology. So I just kept that going.
And I like that in addition to the typical psychology, like you mentioned, you also practice meditation and, focusing on yourself and your core. I mean, how does all of that tie in together with what you do now?
Well, it's the main thing. We spend our time with ourselves. And, beyond our parents, after our parents, we begin to parent ourselves. And everything we say to ourselves affects how we feel.
Yeah.
So even when you wake up in the morning, what you say to yourself, if you say it's going to be a great day, you're going to have a great day.
Yeah, every thought creates form on some kind of level. So
Sure
to
does.
kind of get in touch with that and realize that makes you really second guess what it is you're telling yourself.
Well, what do you think of the modeling industry now that you're out of it and now that you have this new perspective? Are you glad you did it? Do you see it differently now? I mean, how do you feel about it?
Oh, I was really glad I did it. It gave me a lot of confidence. I was a bit shy prior to that, and I just had to force myself to be an extrovert. And also now I'm helping girls who are models. So it's like I'll be on Skype with someone in Paris, and I'll be a 19-year-old. Somewhat me, at that age.
Yeah.
So in 25 years later, I get to help these girls, and it just makes me so happy.
Well, it's got to make you more relatable too. To be like, I've been there.
Right. And to be the face of, such a stereotypically surface, business, and then now
Industry,
you're
yeah.
working on the inner beauty. I think that's awesome for girls to know it's not just about what's on the outside, especially now with girls trying to do everything look like Kim Kardashian or Taylor Swift or, no one's perfect.
How realistic is that? I mean, all the images we see, how do you talk to people when it comes to that?
Well, I'll say to them, no matter what you think that's going to make you happy, nothing's going to make you happy except yourself. So all these images you see, you just have to have a little bit of perspective and say to yourself, okay, like Kim Kardashian was just on the cover of a magazine in a bikini. They airbrushed that woman's stomach. Sorry, they did. She just had a baby.
Yeah.
So you just have to know that certain things are going on in the media, and that's how it is.
And you sort of had almost like an eat, pray, love kind of experience, when it came to calling it a day with modeling and going on your own path.
Well, when I retired from modeling, people thought I was insane. And they said, well, you're making so much money.
Right.
I had a very lucrative year. And they said, well, why would you leave? I said, well, my brain was kind of dying. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
I left. Yeah.
And now, happier than ever, right?
And here I am. Thank goodness.
And you get to come and share the good word with everybody.
You
right?
should still be modeling, by the way.
Yes.
She looks just as great in person
know.
as she does on your
Impressive.
TV right now.
Any advice for young girls who are watching this right now thinking, I want to be a cover model, I want to walk the runway? What would you say to them?
Well, I would say, of course, it's what you were born with. So you have to look at that first. And then secondly, just really work on your confidence. Practice walking. Take care of your skin. Wear your sunblock. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's important.
We stress
Wear
that all
your
the time.
sunblock, right? And just go for it. And then at the same time, if you're getting the answer no, 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 then really, that's okay. Go and find something else to make you really happy.
Susan, thank you so much. We
Yeah,
appreciate
we
you
enjoy
stopping
you.
by.
Yeah.
If you
Thank
guys want more
you.
information, head to our website. It's lifeloveshopping.com.